Last year, I moved into a middle-class house right around summertime. The move went smooth, and it seemed like everything was just, well, working. Nothing broke during the cycle. I had plenty of friends to help me out. Hell, I even found $20 on my couch. Beer money. Hell yeah. Well, anyways, back to the house. For the first day or two, I thought life couldn't get any better. My girl was beautiful, my friends were happy, and my parents they were fixing their relationship. Well, however, I didn't realize until it was too late that I was doomed to remain in this prison, which I sit in now as I tell this story. The first time it happened, I was in my room. I was in the zone on my Xbox. You know what I mean. When you get 10 headshots without even breaking a sweat? Yeah, that. As I was kicking fat terrorist ass, I heard movement downstairs. My room was on the second floor. It sounded like someone was running around down there. Like they were running from room to room, banging on the walls, just being flat obnoxious. Hey, Jeff! Get out of my house. I said 3 o'clock, dumbass. The noise stopped. I waited a few moments before turning back to my game, but it was too late. I was already doomed. I saw it come at me. Too late. A tank. Son of a... I sighed. The next few days were pretty normal. There were no more sounds that shouldn't be there, just pipes, the heater, you know the sort. Yet, about 3 days later, that idiot Jeff snuck into my house and started beating up my shit. Alright, you aren't getting it off easy this time, I shouted as I charged down the stairs. As my foot hit the last step, something around the corner caught my eye. It moved. I looked over so fast that I got whiplash. Oh, damn it! I moaned. I didn't even pay attention to the fact that whatever was in my house had disappeared. After that, it got worse. That same night, as I laid on my bed, the banging started again. Not only was it worse, but it was on my floor of my house. I was sure I locked everything before I came up here, so I was pissing my pants at 900 miles per hour while something destroyed my house. I pulled the blankets over me. Hey, I was scared. As the noise approached my door, just as I expected it to bash open my door and slaughtered me, it stopped. The next morning, I grabbed my baseball bat as I got out of bed. If whatever that thing is, was still out there, it would regret it. And I didn't find anything, but my house was trash. Almost everything was tipped over, torn, broken, missing, or worse. I just figured I'd been robbed. I called the police, but they didn't do shit. But the noise stopped for a week or so. And that made things easier. Sure, I was pissed that some fuck destroyed my house, but at least I was okay. But, of course, I know now that it wasn't a robber or Jeff or the pipes in the walls. It was the thing in the walls. After the week, after a week after the incident, it came back. This time, it was pissed. I was startled out of my slumber by the noise of a vase breaking into 1,000 pieces downstairs. Smash! It went, with little pieces still breaking a few seconds after the initial smash, as if to mock me. Not long after, I began to hear more deep, brutal, banging noises on the wall again, coming from the inside of them. No doubt. As I lay there in my bed, I leapt out. The tiniest, quickest, timidest squeak by sheer mistake, and the noises stopped. The sharpest ears I've ever seen, those were. After several painstakingly long moments of silence, I realized the breath I was holding in. It was thinking it over for now. Big mistake. I realized as the noises suddenly start to rampage the stairs, incredibly fast, incredibly loud, smack, crash, bang against my wooden floor. The beast, which I could now accurately call it, broke my door open with intense force, thrashing it, whatever. It was all the way to the opposite side of the room. Being an intelligent individual, I already hid under my impenetrable force field, safely known as the common blanket. The noises of this monster running through my room, its footsteps enough to damage my eardrums at this close. It was the scariest thing I've ever experienced in my life. With a sudden burst of adrenaline, I threw the blankets off in the direction of the thing, somehow making a direct impact to its face. Whoever or whatever this was, it was stunned, but not for long. And I knew that. I frantically moved across my room, attempting to make it out of the door, downstairs, outside, where I could attract some public attention. This night, luck was not on my side. I knew this was a large hunk of my hair was grabbed from behind and pulled out with such force that pieces of skin came along with it, along with a shitload of blood. Before a scream escapes my voice box, I'm being held down by a dark, hairless beast that walks on all fours with a face I can hardly imagine again. That then smashes my head with its fist, sending me into a dark, welcoming sleep. Someone new has moved in, but they didn't even acknowledge my existence, the jackass. I patiently watched, wait, near, and hear, hoping that they will. But no, not me. I'm not worth it to them. Maybe if I bang on the wall.